Getting ready for a day of adventure. Some Latin drum beats. I'm heading into Sonoma on 8th, heading north. And I'm along a large, on top of a levee, and there's a parallel canal. And there are long stands of eucalyptus trees throughout the whole area. So I'm heading to a very suspicious and interesting site that is above the cemetery in Sonoma, which is also above the Sonoma Square, which is also the very end point of the El Camino Real, which I'm loosely on now. So the cemetery is very interesting, a lot of extreme constructed plots, a lot of unusual materials. Haven't investigated fully. Felt good about being there. There's a lot of red soil, evidence of flows coming down the hill. But I was there recently and I met some young guys who were out doing hiking, and I asked them if there was any ruins. Are there any ruins up there? And they called them Conquistador ruins. It's pretty exciting. So I've been studying this area using Google Map, especially the terrain and some of the 3D features. And this area has a lot of very unusual angles and terrain and large cuts in the rock, forming familiar geometry. Appears to be hexagonal in nature with multiple plateaus, and from the air there's evidence of mad amounts of stonework. In fact, I'm gonna go and park. From what I can see, I'm gonna walk about 700 feet from the intersection of one of the old walls, and it's going to take me right to the base of the stone. And there appears to be foundations, all kinds of angles, evidence of construction. It's a very large space, and it's a public walking park. And I'm thinking that I'm going to find a lot of things. I'm pretty sure that there'll be evidence of melted brick, pretty much goes without saying. Likely there'll be machine tool marks on large sections of amazing pieces of material, possibly megalithic in size, maybe the size of your refrigerator, hood of your car. Let's find out. So just driving into Sonoma, just passing a more modern cemetery. But I've been here many times. I live nearby. I'm about 15 minutes from home. I'm heading directly towards the square. Be heading up the hill directly to the cemetery, right to the parking lot. I'm already at the base of the large hill now. You can see it very clearly. Can't remember what street it is. This is 4th Street, which it may be, possibly. I'm getting a good look at the hill. It looks like a step pyramid. It does. I think I'm on the wrong street, but it doesn't matter. Just passing the Sebastiani stone construction, which is worthy of its own adventure all in itself. A lot of evidence of mud flooding below grade, amazing stone construction, time period when the population was tiny in this area. Getting close to the historic mission and Sonoma Square. Second Street East. Gonna turn right and go up here. Okay, this is the proper way. So I'm going to readjust the camera, and we're going to look at the walls coming in, and then we're going to go straight to the Conquistador ruins, straight towards the ruins themselves. I know there's ruins here. In Sonoma, taking a little side stop to look at an interesting building. See what we have here. Made of very unusual material. The edges look like they have machine marks. We've got some talk, some more talk. What else do we have? Stone building having withstood a fire and numerous earthquakes was originally constructed in 1904 for a brewery. Got it. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We've got a regrouting of some possibly damaged materials. Very unusual surface to this wall. Let's have a peek. So interesting. Looks like a different era of construction and repair. See what's over here before we go up the hill. Okay, there it is. Here we go. Founded on this site, not earlier. No, 1931 now. And there is some brick up in there. Just a weird old building. Really weird. Okay, but onward to the Conquistador ruins. So I pulled over here for the side of the road, and I've got my tripod set up, and I'm going to do a little zoom in on the area that I'm interested in from a couple different angles. So let's do that. Yeah, so heading up the hill, and we'll start to notice the appearance of some walls. And the ages, I'm not sure, but they do continue up the hill. And from what I can see on the map, at the top of this road, there is a wall that's going to take a right, and we're going to follow that wall all the way to the base of some ruins. It's up at this hiking space above Sonoma. Okay, so here's some more of the wall, and we're going to investigate closely. Okay, so it's time to start walking, and I'm up near where this wall comes through at the base of the hill. Looks like suspicious material. red, unusual, crusty surface, familiar, pieces of crud. Just want to get an overall feel for the entrance. More stone wall with red material. We're going to follow that wall right along the fence line. We're going to follow that right up the hill. So here's the cemetery. And there's a very obvious red in the soil. I think ancestors are fine that I'm here. It's fine. Very steep climb. Okay, I'm going to position myself. So in the cemetery, and I'm seeing a lot of melted brick here. Apparently used as a perimeter for this plot, but it seems like it's read something. It's read something, and it's coming down this hill at an alarming rate, and it's burying and actually upending the plot. But it's fully compacted, just full of pulverized red. But this is a steep hill. It's a steep hill. I need to pace myself. Just get a good look of everything. Extremely craggy red. Very hard. Concretion. Appears to be the entire hill. So we're going to go up into these trees, but you can see I'm getting well above Sonoma and the Bay Area, and we'll get a better view, hopefully Sonoma Square from behind this white hut. Here there's a lot of ruins of cemeteries all throughout the hills, so possible mausoleums. A lot of material up in here. Very steep climb. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, we've got a plot way up here. Okay. So quite a view. Quite a view. Okay, good. Good. What will we find? start way down there, and the wall is at the base of this tree, and it's at the fence line, stone wall. And there's thousands of miles of these stone walls in California, hundreds between Napa and Sonoma. Pretty good. Seems to be a lot of red rubble up here. And I'm up pretty high. Don't know why it's here. That's got a real petrified tree look to it, doesn't it? Looks like petrified something. Okay, I think I got a piece. Okay, I'm gonna get that later. Super cool. Okay. Well, I got about an hour. Okay, so this area looks like melted debris. Okay, let's keep going. Very good, very high. So I'm coming through or over some sort of a rock formation. Don't know what it is. A lot of lichen, and it's really red. Okay. Wow. No way. Okay. Conquistador ruins you want? Conquistador ruins you're gonna get. Not surprised. Not surprised at all. It's a significant pile. It's a big pile. It's very steep. It's very amazing. I'm gonna get up close. Crazy, crazy time. A large mountain of spoils or rock debris. It's all basalt. Super hard. And I'll be dropping my rock hammer. Oh, cool. Okay, let's get up in here. What is this? Rather large pile. If there's going to be rattlesnakes anywhere, it's going to be in this pile. But there's a machine mark on this piece here, I believe. I believe that's a tube drill, core bit, possibly for relieving the piece from the bigger section. Now the top of it is high, and it takes a turn and goes around this corner, and I'm gonna go find out where that is. I'm gonna go find out where that is. on top of the world again, and I'm going to keep going up this extremely steep hill. It's really steep, and there's just red, nothing but red soil, and most of the stones that I see have surface bubbling. So this is where that large rock formation, I'm going to be going over the top of it and getting higher on top of this plateau. I may not make it. There's things. So this plateau, this flat walking space or whatever, is on top of that basalt mountain of basalt. Okay, I'm coming upon some structure. Something up here, rocks there, more structure. Okay, gotta catch my breath. So I'm going to explore some more of this shaped rock pile, but I see that there might be some pieces here that have very suspicious angles on them. Don't know. Big rocks. Pretty much a deer trail. So this is the backside of that giant pile, and I don't know what it is. I'm gonna go up there though. Flat-edged material. Drop my hammer again. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I don't know what we're doing up here, but that last little bit looked pretty constructed. Really nothing better than being outside, seriously. Just go do it. I'm at the pinnacle of this massive pile. Massive boulder. It's still higher, but these shapes around this entire area, look at the terrain map. Please look at the map. It's geometry and steps and rumors of mining, everything. Top of Sonoma. Very tip top. Okay, I'm gonna start going downhill because I've got to make my rehearsal, guys. Got to get down the hill and compose myself. This definitely worth another trip. This is just scratching the surface. It's just sniffing around. We'll do more. Tiring. I like being up here. The air is clear, fantastic. Time of the day. Could have rained. This is something. This is something here. There's a little more, little bits. Little bits. That's the mountain. Rock. It's so tall. And its angle is pretty true. Pretty good. Yeah, coming back here for sure. I had to stop at this red formation. It's getting late in the day. And I'm itching to bash. And see if there's anything underneath this moss. It threw a spark. If you missed that. It's extremely hard. Really hard. I need some heavier duty equipment. I can't touch that. It's hammer time and I can't touch that, okay? Okay, under the microscope. This is weird. It's fine. Some more red. It's all extremely hard, and it goes up over this ridge and back up this hill, and you can see on the terrain in this park. I'm 100 yards from that cross, possibly northeast. A little more commentary. So I'm on the way down. and the surface is real scorched and real crusty, and it's really red. But we have to remember, cannot forget these things. All this material that's going down this hill was once up here, flowing down. Flowing down. Is this the edge of where the flow of brick ash stopped? The edge, crusty and molten, and stopped. And that's where it stopped, did it? Maybe it did. So I'm pretty sure that I found what I was looking for. It seems at this point, anyone looking, you always do. If you're looking, you'll always find. And there's red crud. I think I'm walking down the flow right now. Here's that piece of material. Is that petrified wood? Is it what is it? I got a sample. But I'm walking across this red, really thick, coarse, hard, vitrified surface. It's coming down this section here, right down here. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, this that line, this line, that one separated, that one, multiple. It kind of looks like, I shouldn't say kind of looks like, it looks exactly like what I pulled out of the section at Monticello Highlands across the valley. There's another piece. Totally waxed. What's this on top? I really want to knock that off because if it has mortar behind it, let's see. Not today. Not today. In fact, I could wake the dead. Not today. Yeah, there's a wall behind these plots. Quite a wall. Poking out behind that little mausoleum. Okay. So from this vantage point, it's just a downhill run through red ash. Compacted red dirt that came from above and buried part of the cemetery. A lot of the cemetery. So the wall comes down. corner. And then runs down the road. And there appears to be evidence of it all underneath these yellow trees. And maybe below the street, straight into town. And this town is laid out. The geometry of the street city plan, precision, absolutely precision. Population's still only 10,000 here. Random concrete. So here's the exposed flow. It's black and it's charred, and there's vitrified material inside. I'd like to hear what this is. Like, what is this supposed to be? What's the actual narrative? This amazing formation is this. I can just put it to rest. Very strange material. It's all super hard. Really hard. It is definitely a piece of ceramic. From what era? Who knows? I suppose the same material was a dump at one time as well, right? So people just throw their stuff up here. Thinking it came down the hill with whatever it was part of construction. There's a volcano. There's a volcano here. So the lava bombs. Come back. Love to our ancestors.